Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we are looking at the latest US MRE, so stick around. So this is the latest line of MREs produced in the USA. This is the 2023 Menu 17, which is pork sausage patty maple flavoured. Now these rations weigh under a kilogram and contain between 1,200 and 1,500 calories. Anyway, let's get it open. They have a very easy peel open system, and see there, lots of goodies inside. Let's take a closer look. First up we have the maple flavoured pork. We have a maple muffin top, some smoked almonds barbecue flavour, have some table syrup, some dehydrated granola with milk and blueberries, some hash brown potato with bacon, a grape beverage powder. You also get the hot beverage water bag, a flameless ration heater, a classic US MRE spoon, the card for the pork, and you get an accessory pack, which, if we quickly look inside, contains Bill's Brew freeze-dried coffee, 2 chewing gums, and I believe the red ones are cinnamon flavoured, so I will not like those, I know that already, some salt, some non-dairy creamer, 0-calorie sweetener, a sugar, a moist towelette, and a little pack of tissues. That's everything in this US MRE menu number 17. So it looks like a good variety of food. Of all the US MREs I've tried in the past, this is the one I'm most looking forward to. First things we're going to do is heat up the hash brown and maple pork in the flameless ration heater. While that's heating up, let's get some water boiled for our coffee. One thing I've seen that's different in this latest MRE is there are no matches. Luckily, I always keep my own source of ignition. Let's make up this Mountain House dehydrated granola. There's the granola. As you can see, I put a little bit too much water in there, but it is a lovely purpley blue colour, and there's lots of blueberries in there. Let's give this a try. The blueberries are still a little bit crunchy. The granola is nice, slightly chewy. There's a lovely milky blueberry flavour, but also I'm getting a little bit of coconut too. Very, very tasty. A really nice addition having these blueberries in there, because there are a lot in this pack of granola. So a nice bit of vitamin C in there, some minerals, and overall a really good start to this menu. Ready now. I've had this coffee many times and it definitely needs the creamer. Cheers. I've put a little bit too much water in, so it is quite weak. But it's slightly creamier due to the non-dairy creamer, and a nice little bit of caffeine, which what seems to be a breakfast menu. I'm not sure if you can see the bits in the coffee. Now that is from the creamer. I always get this from the non-dairy creamer in the US MREs. Now I'm presuming it's not off. I'm presuming it's just, I don't know, separated out from the liquid, but doesn't really fill you with confidence seeing that. Right, now let's make up this grape beverage powder. You make it up in the bag itself. can see from the powder on the outside, it is bright blue. Give that a seal up. A little massage. Right, let's leave that for a couple of minutes to go into solution and we'll give it a try. Let's check out this maple muffin top. Wow, that looks pretty good. Smells very strong of maple syrup. Right, I think these have been heating up for long enough. Right, first let's open up this pork. That's what it looks like inside. And now let's open up this hash brown. There we have it. Looks pretty good. And of course we have some table syrup to go with it. I'm going to put the muffin top in there as well and cover this in this syrup. Let's try some of this on its own. Yeah, it tastes like maple syrup, although they haven't called it maple syrup, so I presume there's a reason for that. If you know, let me know in the comment section below. Right, let's give this a try. It looks great. First, let's try these hash browns, which don't really look like hash brown, but it tastes really good. Nice soft potato, really nice piece of smoked bacon in there. A little bit of the syrup with it. Goes really well. That's very, very tasty. It looks like there's bits of peppers in there as well. Very, very nice. Let's try this maple pork. It's got quite a sour taste to it. Very lemony, to be honest. There's a huge lizard behind me. It tastes like a cross between some sort of sausage and beef jerky. Anyway, let's try it together with the hash browns. That's the way forward. It tastes very nice with the maple table syrup. Yeah, but it's strange that it has got kind of a zesty taste, that pork. Right, let's try this muffin. Excuse me. It's basically a muffin. It's very tasty, just like a muffin, maple syrup flavoured, very, very tasty. I suppose you could eat it with these things, or it could be a separate dessert on its own, to be honest. It's very, very nice. Wow, I'm very impressed. This overall is a very, very nice ration pack meal. Right, I'm going to finish this off. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, an empty plate, and my stomach is very, very happy. Let's try this grape beverage. Doesn't smell like grape. It smells very, very artificial. Cheers. Sweet and sour, like with many grape flavoured items I've had from the US. It tastes nothing like grape. It is very sweet, sour. It is kind of refreshing as well. I'm not the biggest fan of this flavour, but you know, it's extra energy. It is refreshing, and on a hot day like today, yeah, you're definitely going to drink all that up. So I'm not going to use the salt, sugar or sweetener, but now the last things we've got to try is the tissue, the chewing gum, the moist towelette, and first the almonds. Right. So there are the almonds. Let's give them a little try. When you taste them, they've got a very smoked flavour. Nice, crunchy, roasted almonds, packed full of vitamins, some fats, some proteins. Nice for a change having them with a flavour rather than being plain. Yeah, a nice little snack in this MRE. Right, the moist towelette. A wet wipe, as we say in England. There feels to be plenty of moisture on it. It's very moist. Doesn't really smell of anything though, but it's definitely enough moisture on there to just lightly clean your fingers. Not very strong, but it does the job. The tissues, you get a nice good few tissues there. They are just squares. It's thin, but it's absorbent, and you get plenty of sheets in there as well. Right, finally the chewing gum. It is cinnamon. I'm not looking forward to this part, to be honest, but I will try it for you. Yeah, very strong of cinnamon. Sweet, very strong cinnamon, slightly fiery, a little bit. If you like this sort of thing, I'm sure you love it, but it's not for me. Just the regular mint chewing gums for me. So that was the latest in the US MREs, menu 17. Overall, actually, I thought it was pretty good. The main meals were nice, the hash brown with the strange maple pork, with the muffin, very, very tasty. The granola was also a nice touch. The almonds were a nice little snack. The grape drink and the cinnamon chewing gum were not really for me, but I'm sure many of you out there will like that. Yes, overall, a pretty good menu. I'm quite impressed with that one. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below, but for now, thanks for watching, take care, much love, see you next time.